Hello 127th Wing, I'm General Mammen and welcome to the January drill. I want to start out with a quick COVID update, where we're at and where we've been over this last year. Since March, we've had members of our organization in some status of active duty, whether it be on CARES Act or FEMA orders or state active duty orders in response to the COVID pandemic. They've worked in testing locations, they've helped set up field hospitals, and they've worked at food banks distributing food for those who are in need. Just some really great work from the 127th Wing members. Now, as of filming this video, Emergency Authority has been approved for the first vaccine for COVID-19. With that, we are in the planning processes here in the 127th Wing to be ready to help the state, if asked, to help distribute the vaccine. And that could be anywhere from somebody actually immunizing members of our state or security or logistics of any kind. Again, we have not been asked at this point from the state to help in that effort, but we stand ready as an organization to do so if called upon. There have been a lot of questions with the emergency use authority of the immunizations when we will have the opportunity to immunize our forces as well. As of taping this video, we do not have fidelity on when we will receive any immunizations, but we are working on plans, on priorities, on who will get the immunization first. As those plans solidify and the timelines for the immunization to arrive here at Selfridge, we will keep you updated on our progress. Because the pandemic is still here, I have given our commanders for the January drill, again, flexibility to maneuver their schedules in order to maximize readiness, but also maximize the safety of the men and women of the wing. I will anticipate that there will be more people here in January than there were in December because of our objectives and because of our priorities moving forward. But there will still be people that will be teleworking throughout this drill weekend. With that, I would like to look out for the next 18 months to 24 months on what we are doing and where we are going as an organization. I want to focus briefly on warfighting excellence and our plans between now and next August. So next August, we're planning a major readiness or a large-scale readiness exercise. That's going to be executed both here at Selfridge or initiated here at Selfridge and culminate in 4 days of high-intensity warfighting up at the Alpena Combat Readiness Training Center. You can anticipate that readiness exercise will span approximately 2 weeks, but not every member of the wing will be on duty for those 2 weeks. Probably the minimum will be about 8 days for members, but others can anticipate a full 14-day deployment up to Alpena. Your supervision will let you know exactly where everyone fits within that so we can successfully execute that readiness exercise. During the 4 days of warfare up at Alpena, you can anticipate that we're going to try to operate in a contested, degraded, or operationally limited environment. We call that CDO. So what does that mean to everybody? That could be anything from a cyber attack, our electrical grids going down, our logistics under attack, or it can be any type of kinetic attack on a conventional or unconventional method. All of this is going to test our ability to survive and operate in any of those conditions against a peer or near-peer competitor. We're also going to try to do some experimentation during this large-scale readiness exercise. You know, we have to be adaptable and innovative in order to succeed against a peer or near-peer. So you can anticipate during this that we're going to attempt to do some adaptive basing. What does that mean to us? It means we're going to take airplanes, we're going to take A-10s and maybe a KC-135 and send them off to an undisclosed location in an austere environment and have them operate for a day or two for the warfight. By doing these adaptive basing type events, it actually reduces the footprint at the primary warfighting location, which will be Alpena, but it also gives our enemies potential moment of pause because they don't know where the threat is coming from. This will really test some of our airmen because they'll have to be self-sufficient when they're deployed to these austere or adaptive locations. Other things that we may consider during this deployment is having our aircraft land on alternate landing facilities. We have done this before. We've landed on highways in Estonia. Why can't we do that in Michigan? So we're looking at those options and with the potential of being able to do that during this exercise. It'll really test our ability to survive and operate in all conditions against a peer or near-peer threat. Again, this large-scale readiness exercise is about our warfighting excellence. And now warfighting excellence is not a destination. It is a continuous journey. We have to continuously adapt as a fighting force because our adversaries will adapt to us. It's, again, a journey, not a destination. All of this is in an effort to ensure every member of this wing is ready to deploy at any time. In the next 18 to 24 months, the 127th Wing will enter our vulnerability period to send members across the globe to support our nation's efforts. Every unit in the 127th Wing will be affected by a deploying member over that time period. So it is important for me as a wing commander to ensure every member is trained, motivated, and equipped to do their job in a downrange location. So with that, I'd like to hand it off to Chief Gordon. Chief.
General Mammen, thank you for your outstanding leadership in 2020, and we look forward to seeing where you're going to take our wing next year and beyond. Team Selfridge, Chief Gordon here coming at you from the Wing Fitness Center, which as you can see is open for use. Now there have been some COVID-inspired rule changes since the reopening, such as sanitization, distancing, and maximum occupancy. Those rules are posted throughout the facility for you to reference. Also, in order to enter the facility, you must use your common access card, and to register your card for usage in the facility, you can come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. to get registered. Now, in April of 2021, as things stand now, we resume our Air Force PT testing. Now that's 3 short months away. So it's critical that you get in here, utilize this facility, get yourself ready. Come April, step up to the plate and hit a home run on your PT test. Switching gears a little bit on you here, January is National Mentorship Month. Now we use that word quite a bit around here, and really it's very simple. Mentorship is an individual with greater knowledge and experience assisting someone with lesser knowledge and experience in their development, both personally and professionally. So there's 3 types of mentorship that we like to use here in the Air Force. So you've got individual mentorship, and that's where one individual mentor will get with a mentee within the same group or organization, meet periodically, and discuss a path forward for this mentee. Then there's group mentorship. That's where a mentor can mentor several individuals or a cohort of mentees. And then finally, there's distance mentorship. And that's where individual mentors and mentees are geographically separated, and they do their mentorship sessions via correspondence. And so you can find all of the information on mentorship and more at the MyVector site on the Air Force portal. It's a fantastic tool that rolls up mentorship and professional development all in one. So I encourage you to take a look at that website, and if you need more information on mentorship, get with your supervisor or your first sergeant. So team, have a great drill weekend, and don't forget to hit the gym. See you next year. Back to you, General Mammen.
Thanks, Chief. Now, as your commander, it is my goal that the 127th Wing is the best led and most efficient, effective, and adaptable organization in the United States Air Force. I thank you for your leadership, and I thank you for your professionalism.